I welcome you all with love. And it's a really beautiful day here in Arizona. And you can hear the nice wind blowing and things tinkling. And it's clean, fresh air. And I'm really happy to be here. For me, lockdown isn't such a big deal. First, Arizona's a good place, but it is all about going inside. And what I want to talk about today is currently there's these debates going on, okay? Some people say, there's thousands and thousands of people dying, 100 times more than we estimate. And then other people are saying, well, maybe it's about the same as the flu or 1 or 2 times as much as the flu. And debating and people calling each other names and so forth. And that's totally missing the point of what this is about. It's not an ego trip about who's right. It's about what to do. Okay? And there are different levels about what to do. In a simple way, if a train is coming down the track, it actually doesn't matter if it's a small train or a big train, it's still coming out of the track. And there's actually one thing you have to do. Get out of the way, right? So, this is really what we have to talk about, is how do we get out of the way and kind of learn from our experience about walking down train tracks. So, getting out of the way, we have a whole defensive protocol of how you live. Really, it's about nutrition and what we call building the terrain. Don't focus on the germ, build the terrain. Breathe, exercise, strengthen your immune system, work on your flexibility, drink lots of water, eat a lot of plant-based live food. This is going to build the terrain. And there's more, but that's a way to do it. And in my newsletter, which just went out today, there's a whole, again, protocol of how to deal with the different things. Obviously, zinc and vitamin D and vitamin C and vitamin A, and a whole protocol that we list. That's level 1. That's called getting out of the way. But there's more to life than getting out of the way. It's like, how do we take this and elevate the situation? How do we take this and expand our consciousness? It's really what we're talking about. That's what I'm talking about. It's like we have a tremendous opportunity to not just get out of the way. We can do that. Okay? And it's called, how do we live without fear? And ultimately, how do we live in a way that wakes us up? And that is beginning to turn to what's most important in life. And that's the experience of the divine within yourself and without. Without that experience, nothing has any meaning. And therefore, it's really easy to get panicked and fearful because there's no meaning. And you don't have a bigger understanding of life. That's the key. So for me, and actually for a lot of people, meditation is the most important way. Now, why is meditation important? And I want to say it isn't about lowering your blood pressure and decreasing your anxiety. Yes, it does do that. Yes, it gives you a physiology. If you've been meditating regularly for 5 years, I've been meditating for about 47 years, it gives you a physiology. It's 15 years younger. Okay, that's good. But that's not the point of meditation. Meditation is about experiencing the truth of who you are. The truth of who you are. That divine being, that image of God that's put on this planet to elevate our consciousness and the living consciousness of the planet. That's what it's really about. We are getting an incredible opportunity, okay? In the midst of all the stuff that's going on, I don't really want to get into it, like, all the death statistics and, being surrounded by tremendous dark forces. Okay, the key is, doesn't matter. The end point of it is, can we fill ourselves with light? Because what the darkness is it makes us lose touch with our light. Makes us lose touch. Well, it tries to make us lose touch with our light. It tries to make us lose touch with the truth of who we are. So when we meditate, we go into that non-causal bliss and non-causal love. It's like, wow. And that empowers you to do whatever you have to do in the outer world. It's not an escape from the world, okay? Enhanced quality of life with enhanced joy and peace and love and compassion. And I say that because I want to take us beyond any religious point of view. Compassion's natural. Love is natural. These are the real states of who we are. And when we meditate and get in touch with that non-causal bliss and love and joy within ourselves, then nothing is exactly a problem. All turns to light. All turns to love. So that's really the key. It's good to get out of the way, of course. You got to get out of the way first. That's being just plain practical. But this other step is really what makes a difference in our quality of life and literally uplifting the consciousness of the planet. That's our task. That's our challenge. And also, it's a lot of fun. Got to have that fun part, that joy that I'm talking about. So that's really what we want to share. On Thursdays, actually we'll be on Facebook. Facebook is a good media here, okay? It's going to be Facebook. We're going to, for people, Spanish language, we're going to gather at 4:30 West Coast time. English speakers, we're having questions and answers. I know there'll be a lot of questions and answers. I sent out 19-page report, COVID-19. I like to do metaphors, okay? COVID-19, and then we have, again, a healing meditation for ourselves and for the planet. So 4:30 for the Spanish-speaking people, and 5 o'clock we have the satsang, and then 5:30 for anybody who wants to join that. Hopefully later we'll have Portuguese Brazil too. They're the next. They're in trouble, but we need to start here and bring our consciousness to the whole world. So that's there, our newsletter. Just go to drcousins.com. We have a new platform that if you go to drcousins.com, you can join the Tree of Life community and have that support. A lot of people feel isolated. This is not the time to feel isolated. We need to be collectively connected. So we're providing all that. This is an opportunity to uplift the consciousness of the planet. Let's take advantage of it. Peace be with you. Shalom, shalom, shalom. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om and Takyo Asen. And I'm stepping a little closer and sharing this. Looking into this for a second, and then you can go into meditation. Okay. Enjoy your meditation.